All right, so we are live. Varsity just won 1-0. JV about to get started shortly. Morgan, if you're listening, go ahead and let me know. If this is crazy windy, I will change out my microphone because we are not within the safe confines of the giant stadium to our north. We are now at the JV field, which looks to be one of the nicer sized JV fields we've been on. The penalty area is not 5 feet away from the touch line, so it's a little bit wider than most of the fields that we played on. We'll get the starting lineups here. This is an ESD game, which makes me believe that we'll be playing 40-minute halves. Sonicson in net, Raff, Raver-Meer, Van Scheppen, and I think Charlie Krieger are your back four midfielders. Duffy, Stamp, and Asali Sadi. Attackers, Colton Volpe on the right wing, Hudson Holman on the left wing, and I think Sammy Garcia at striker. I think this Aberdeen JV squad has a pretty good record on the year so far. Your Pats 9-0-1 following the tie, the 0-0 tie. Hoping to see a lot more offense from the junior varsity Patriots this game than we saw on Tuesday night in Brookings. Nice win earlier by varsity, and we are away. Very vocal keeper. Sammy Garcia playing striker. And here's Duffy. Duffy has Volpe. Volpe, one to beat, pulls back and drops to Trey Raff. Raff goes central to Duffy. Van Scheppen. Krieger. Krieger going to drop all the way to Opland. Opland playing this ball to the far touch. Looking for Hudson Holman, but Hudson is not 8.5 feet tall, so that ball is over Hudson's head. Blue throw at midfield. And I'm counting up, and I need to be counting down. Another blue throw. Put to midfield. Charlie Krieger with the captain's band. Asali steps. Ball on the far touch. Last touched by Asali. This pass intercepted by Sammy Garcia. Ball given over at the far touch. Aberdeen on the move. Stamp. Van Scheppen steps. Finds Hudson. And now Aberdeen possessing at midline. Charlie Krieger steps. Ball to the feet of Hudson. Here's Asali. Krieger. Krieger last to touch. Blue throw on the far touch. Asali pressures. And here is Tate Stamp. Stamp. Flag is up. Offside offense on Colton Volpe. Free kick right at the 18 for Aberdeen. Taken out of the air by Raver-Meer. Ball falls to Raff. Waits to put a foot on it, and it's taken away. At the chest of number 17. A swing and a miss. A misfire by Aberdeen. Aberdeen still in possession at midline. Ball out of play. Trey Raff with the throw. Off Colton's head. That falls to 31. Taken away by Tate Stamp. Changing fields to Hudson Holman. Pass intercepted off of looked to be a forearm. No call. Charlie Krieger picks a pocket, has Hudson. All deflected down the far touch. Out of play. Throw in Sammy Garcia. And his ball taken on the head of an Aberdeen player. Duffy steps, and this ball is booted out of play. A white throw just at the middle third, on the edge of our defensive third. Krieger. Solly. Ball shielded out of play. Last touch by Solly Sadi. Put downfield. Ray Vermeer there. There's this ball forward. Has Stamp. Duffy steps. Through ball to Sammy Garcia. Easily gathered by the Aberdeen JV keeper. Seems pretty small. It's definitely. Is that a Happy Gilmore line? It's definitely bigger than Roosevelt's field. Krieger. Hudson. 2 on Hudson on the far touch. And he is last to touch. Ball gets through. Here's Stamp. Stamp playing this ball forward, looking for Colton Vulpe. It's beyond a defender. Vulpe coming for it. He will pressure the keeper who has to clear. And that is just wide right. Bit of tenacity out of Colton Vulpe. Just about deflects that on the kick from the keeper. Back of the net. Goal kick. No play out of the back. Sammy pressures. And Vulpe pressures. There's 27. 27 got some varsity minutes earlier today. Long ball out to the far touch, and that is going to be out of play. I don't think it is near as long a field as what we just saw played upon. They're going to drop to their keeper, who is well out of the box. Asali holds up. Sammy trying to step. Now, again, Aberdeen in possession. Having to play back to their keeper again. That pass is errant, out of play. Hudson Holman will have the throw. No more Holden Hilmo, as he has been elevated to varsity, so it's making it really easy for me to say Hudson's name correctly. All gathered by the Aberdeen keeper. Yeah, this ball falls to the feet of Owen Duffy. Duffy has Hudson. Krieger. Pull back to Hudson. Overlapping. Hudson's past one. Nice ball down line to Krieger. And Krieger makes one miss, but his touch is too strong and is defended forward by an Aberdeen player. Cross probably needed to come a little bit earlier. But Krieger has that move that he's put on multiple players before. He put it on one, but just too strong of a touch. Ball out of play. Subs warming up. Krieger with the throw. Hudson. Blue throw. Duffy. Asali. Duffy again. And here's Colton Boupe. He drops to Trey Raff. Looking for Sammy Garcia. And on this thin field and a tailwind, strong wind from the west. Again, this field also a north to south field. That ball had a lot of juice and then was assisted out of play. Then Sheppen to Krieger. Krieger to Vermeer. Vermeer through one. Has Duffy. Tate. Has Raff. Ball. Over the defender, gathered by the keeper. We need to be, and actually I think I might have heard Ben Sheppen say it, our striker needs to be more aggressive when that keeper's got to keep the ball at his feet. We saw earlier Volpe about had a goal pressuring the keeper. So the attackers and that keeper takes a drop. Ben Sheppen encouraging them to keep that pressure up. Here's Stamp. Sam to Raff. Volpe. Volpe has Raff. Stamp. Krieger. Asali. Asali's touch is too strong now. Aberdeen in possession. Are we ready to pressure? Are we ready? Oh, in the space. Tate. Ben Sheppen. Clears. Subs. No subs yet, as that's a blue throw. A ball put out of play by Stamp. I think we have Roz Valdez on, Cole Umstead on, Abdu Musa on, and Miles Rolfing on. Off goes Vermeer, Raff, Sadi, and Sammy Garcia. Stamp and Krieger pressuring. Valdez. Musa finds Krieger. He's looking for Colton. And Rolfing and Hudson Holman step. And here's a run. And Cole Umstead gathers. Gets past, puts a ball forward. That ball over Van Sheppen to Krieger's foot. Abdu. And on this small of a field, yeah, Sonicson will take and probably encourage his strikers to get, or he'll just give it up to Tate. I mean, I don't know why he told Tate he wanted it. He just wanted to touch the ball. Yeah, right. Rolfing. Krieger. Throw and earned by Krieger on the far. We got subs now. Hudson Holman off. August Plissick on. Colton Volpe on. Volpe off. Natanim on. Natanim Alameyu. Ball put out. A play, I thought. No, it was not. No flag. Still in play. Here's Abdul Musa. Finding Stamp. Stamp has Natanim. Finds Abdu. Was pressured into dropping to Van Scheppen. Raz. Valdez. Cole. Abdu. Kella to August. Back to Kella on the far touch. Back to August. August's pass is a nice idea, but is intercepted. August is beat in the flat. Shot coming. Gathered by Sonicson. Sonicson. Forgetting how small the field is. On a play. Blue throw. Oh, that's given up right to Rolfing. Rolfing will readjust and reattain. Pull back. And here's Abdu finding Natanim, whose touch is too strong. Ball to the feet of an Aberdeen player. Here's Raz. Natanim recovering. Dispossessed. And ball falls to Raz Valdez. Comes to pull back. Does. Switches to Van Scheppen. Van Scheppen to Krieger. Record-wise, again, Aberdeen, one of the better JV teams. And a lot of their games against ESD opponents. Stamp has Rolfing to Abdul Musa. Back to Stamp. Stamp's dispossessed on a pullback. Rolfing re-steps, reattains possession. Has Abdu. And here is August Plissick looking to center. And ball put forward to Krieger. Krieger finds Rolfing, looking for Plissick. Plissick steps. At some point, it'd be really fun to see a shot. Here's Kella. Kella again. Augie. Van Scheppen's looking for Abdu. Finds the feet of an Aberdeen player. Subs. Duffy back on. Captain's band. Krieger off. Stamp off. And Kingston Nelson on. Blue throw. Our last last touch headed out by the Golden Eagles. And Kingston Nelson with the throw, looking for Augie. Drops back to Kingston. This is Van Scheppen. Van Scheppen zigs while Kingston zags, and that ball's put out of play. Blue ball. Here's Kella. Through one. Ball deflects to August. Here's Kella. Will Van Scheppen up and calls for it. He really wants to kick the soccer ball. He finds out that's another 50 cents. That's right. And Kingston is holding on to that a little bit too long, but pretty easily. Yeah, we'll call that a shot on goal. So Oppen's 100% so far. 100% save ratio. And here's Abdul Musa. Rolfing. Kingston steps. Pressures and picks a pocket. Nice step by Kingston. Aberdeen moves centrally. Duffy. Rolfing. Ros Valdez. Oh, nice ball. Oh, here's Kella. All defended out of play. Right. Got to keep clearing out for throws. You know, on this small of a field, a throw could almost, with the right kid. Right. Could almost be a. Yeah. Okay. Well, here's the guy to get an assist on a throw. Hudson could put this right over the back defender. Does find Duffy. Duffy back to Hudson. So Hudson just came back onto the field into a right wing possession. All shielded out of play. White throw. Ross back to Cole Umstead. Back to Roz. Good vision. Finds Duffy. Asali. Sammy Garcia. Sammy will certainly take a shot if he has an opening. This ball is going to probably stay. Nope, it's out of play. Ros Valdez with the throw. Asali. Ross. Again to Duffy. Duffy could shoot from here. Ball's deflected. Yeah. Seems like Volpe looking for Sammy Garcia. Finds Sammy. Sammy on the far touch. Down line to Volpe. That ball is cleared into a cornfield. Or is that a slough? Kyle, is it a slough? It's a slough. Ball's over a fence, over a gravel road. Here's Sammy. Sammy through two. Coming to goal line. Cross. Over the goal. So it did appear to be Hudson pressures. Ball beyond Aberdeen, attained by Roz. Cole Umstead has Roz. Roz's pass is intercepted. And that ball put forward will be pretty easily gathered. Oppen quickly playing out to the far touch, looking for Kingston Nelson. Kingston to Duffy. Duffy's pass is intercepted, but he recovers. And here is Asali. Volpe. Back to Asali. Abdu. Blue throw. Tate Stamp will return to the field on for Abdu Musa. Unlucky off of the knee of an Aberdeen JV player. Results in a white throw. Kingston Nelson finding Tate Stamp. Stamp past one. Looking for Hudson. And it's cleared out of bounds. And a napping spectator just about gets his sunglasses taken off. Tate. Past one is dispossessed. Here's Duffy. Here's Tate. Finds Volpe. Back to Tate. Stamp to Kingston. Back to Sammy Garcia. Sammy will shoot. Tries to center. This ball is over. It's actually not over the goal line. It's gathered by the keeper. Signals that he is going to punt. Ray Vermeer takes this out of the air. On the foot. Has Volpe down the far touch. Can he keep this ball in play? He does. Through two. Here's Colton. Shot. Nice bit of hustle out of Colton Volpe. Stopped by the keeper, number 00. He rolls out. Ross Valdez drops to Sonicson. Sonicson. I think he's looking for Abdu. That ball is to a center defender for Aberdeen. Asali pressures. Results in a turnover to Kingston. Kingston finds Tate, who finds Volpe. Volpe has a pocket pick. And now Aberdeen down the far touch. The ball's put out of play by Ray Vermeer. Subs. Roz off. He defers to Trey Raff. Krieger back on. Some shifting on the attack. Looks like Sammy comes to the right wing position. Volpe will stay left. Hudson Holman. I think Hudson is in a, and that's just that's I think, I don't know, call that an arm bar or just a piggyback tackle. Charlie wears that player like a backpack, earns a foul. Krieger running out of material. You can tell it's been a long season. Volpe. Hudson. White throw. Here is Colton Volpe. Has Sammy on the far post. Gives way to Hudson. Hudson tries to center. Ball's defended out. Coming for it's Krieger. Krieger first two. Comes centrally. Defers to Hudson. Hudson. Well gathered by 00. who again will play out of the back. Ball pressured. Hudson there. Makes one miss. And that ball is defended. We have a corner. Is this our first set piece? So after 28 minutes, your Pats have their first set piece, a corner, taken, I'm assuming, by the lefty, Sammy Garcia. Van Scheppen returns to the field of play, on for Cole Umstead. Van Scheppen, number 43. Sammy, with this win, this could curl towards the net. It's too strong, headed forward, but it will be right to the feet of Van Scheppen, who has Krieger, who puts this ball centrally. Again, that ball is defended to midfield. Vermeer trying to find a Solly. Here's Colton. Colton to Tate Stamp. Stamp looking for a through ball to Hudson Holman. And that is last touched by Aberdeen throw-in Sammy Garcia. Stamp. Turns. Has Duffy shot. I like it. Let's see more of that. Shot taken by Duffy. Gathered by the keeper. Just under 11 minutes to play in this first half. 0-0. Ball taken out of the air by Van Scheppen. Blue throw. Ball given over. Here's Sammy. Finding Holman. Hudson to goal. One on, and Hudson is upended. Yeah. Well, corner earned. Garcia. Yeah, Stamp right there. Garcia gives to Stamp, back to Garcia. Shot fired. Last touch. Another corner earned. This will be on the far side. Yeah. So they're collapsing pretty well defensively, putting a lot of blue shirts in the box. I think we probably need to think about firing a little earlier once we have possession outside the penalty circle. Here's Volpe, delivers this ball high into the air, headed. Ooh, right there for it is Van Scheppen. Keeper elevates and grabs the ball, punts 3/4 of this Little League field, and the ball's gathered by Aberdeen. Hudson steps, gets a turnover to Stamp. Stamp finds Sammy. Sammy in the far touch, one to beat. Dribbles towards a second. That ball's got to come off our feet faster. I mean, we have one. I got to be quiet. I'm not a coach. Yeah, I'm color and play-by-play. All right, so I'll put on my color hat for a second there. Right. So Oppen calls for this, finds Hudson. I think the key is if you have one defender on you, don't dribble towards a second. Here's Sammy. Sammy with the switch, looking for Colton Volpe. And can he keep this in? He can. Excuse me. Flag is up. Like I had to, I was like, where's the AR? I had to continue to look. It was Asali. Asali has Hudson, fires a shot, wide left, goal kick. I should have had you grab that cup that still has some razzle dazzle in it. Not if you have far to walk. I don't. Okay, yeah. Even at even at halftime. At halftime, would be fine. There's 7 minutes left. Excuse me. I guess we're what? What? So okay. So I got called out. Not called out. I got corrected by the ref in Brookings that ESD games JV are 40 minutes. Now I look at that clock, and it appears that this game is 35. Also, speaking of being unaware of your surroundings, I did not realize there's a game clock over there. So we actually have 1 minute remaining, not 6. There's Volpe. Van Scheppen. Nice switch. Van Scheppen looking for Sammy Garcia. And gets through one. It was like a double handball. Nice shot. I like seeing shots. Shots are good. Goal kick, Aberdeen. So I think probably because since both 30 seconds remaining, this ball put to midfield. And over centrally, Duffy there for it. Feeling that with 14 seniors. Oh, here's a ball to Hudson. Hudson's got to be a little more emphatic with that flop. I actually don't think he flopped. I just think he needs to sell it. All right, so through 35 minutes, it's 0-0. Really hoping that this does not end up the same way that the Brookings game ended up. So hopefully the boys come out second half ready to fire on all cylinders. We'll be back shortly. All right, so a special happy birthday wish to Linda Moon. No other important member of the entire extended Moon family having birthdays around this time of year. Only Linda Moon. No son-in-laws or any other relatives having an important day. Happy birthday, Linda. It's not even your birthday. All right, we're going to go again for another 35. And yeah, the kick away is going to result in a yellow. And he has to go off. Does he have to go off? No, only for minute. You only have to go off if you're in Brookings or Rapids, Spearfish or Sturgis. Or, right, we're in Aberdeen. It's US, it's ESP. Wait, not ESP. It is ESP. All right, so Sonicson is going to probably try to score. Wasn't totally kidding. Ball put to the 18. Here is Abdu. Charlie Krieger steps.
Good job, Charlie.
Charlie back with the black captain's band. Here's Abdu Musa. Kella Uda looking for a Sali. Unlucky. Wind has died down. Still 0-0. And the aforementioned yellow card attainer will come back on the field. We do have to exit the field after the yellow. So 33. He's had some, I'd call it high-quality minutes in midfield. He'll return. Krieger steps. Looking for Kella. And Abdu steps. Kella tries to get through two. And earns a throw just at our attacking third. Uda to Asali. Abdu. Attempting to play that ball forward. It's deflected off of an Aberdeen attacker. Krieger looking for Asali. Oh, just about. It's 33. Again, playing forward. Here's Asali. Duffy. Are they playing their halftime show again? That's cool. You're right. You're right. That's because I borrow their speakers for the 3 times a year I get. Never mind. Krieger keeps the ball in play. Krieger attempting a through ball. Abdu finds Asali. Ball just put out of play. Throw in deep in our attacking third. Looking for Kella. Kella attains. Here's Asali. Crossing. Abdu. Shot fired. All right. We are doing a good job getting double zeros some exercise. Here's Natanim. Tate on the 1-2 with Natanim Alamehu. Duffy to Natanim. Kella. And a little tangle up. He's going to allow that to play out. Stamp gives pressure. And this ball over the near touch. White throw. Krieger. Down line, finds Tate. Tate past one into the penalty area to the goal line. Wow, we're really letting them play. Another punt. Thing out of the air by Cole. Opportunity. Shot fire gathered by Opland. There's Kella. Kella threw one into the penalty area. That ball is put out of play. Corner kick. Patriots. Wind has really come down. It's pretty nice. And with it, I'm going to start complaining about mosquitoes in about 5 minutes. Corner over it will be Tate Stamp. Stamp has Kella Uda. Van Scheppen. Duffy. Here comes Krieger. Ball elevated. Falls to Asali. Ball deflected off of Asali for a goal kick. Goal kick taken. Out of the air by Abdamusa. Duffy. Natanim has Tate. Looking for Tate. The pass is directed. Ball just kicked out of bounds. Number 28. White throw. Krieger has Tate. Oh, Tate in a great position. Shot fired. Oh, just off the right post. Rebounded by Natanim and put out of play. I like that we're being willing to fire shots. Tate trying to curl that one in. Just nips the right post. Duffy. Abdu picks a pocket. Man coming. And his pass is deflected. Here's Kella. Flag is down. Kella with one to beat. Pulls back to the 18. Here's Abdu. Not Neem. Abdu, shot fired. Rolls out. Cole steps. Van Scheppen fires. Kella with an opportunity. Here's Cole. Not Neem. Duffy. Shielded by one. Shot fired. Gathered by Opland. Opland punts. That ball put out of play by Aberdeen. We're going to exchange balls. And Opland punted the air out of that one. Not Neem. Finds Kella. Last touched by Aberdeen. Subs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 about to come on. Hudson, Sammy, Trey, August, Ray, Charlie, on. Raff on the throw. Raff has Hudson. Hudson drops to Trey. Excuse me, to Tate. Tate to Sammy. Sammy with a field switch looking for August Plissick. Initially takes the ball out of the air neatly. And Duffy with a nice pass. Krieger centered. Hudson there. Back in the net. Cross. And at the 23-minute, 45-second mark, Hudson Holman ends the 2-game drought. Gives your JV Pat something to cheer about. Somebody's shin guard. So somebody was wearing 3 shin guards because they lost it, and they lost one, and still are fine. They're so small, they're probably Hudson's. Yeah. These are like. I'll put out a plate as Augie pressures. Kingston. Augie Plissick there to defend. Aberdeen looking to switch fields. Here's Raff. Trey on the far touch. Ball's deflected.
Uh-oh, gonna get a shot.
Shot fired and high pointed. Hoppin quickly playing out to August. Ray Vermeer finds August. Augie's pass central is a turnover. And now Aberdeen in possession at midline. And they try to switch fields. And yeah, Sammy with some pressure. Nice work out of Sammy. Good hustle. Let's put a ball movement. Slowed by Krieger. Krieger to Sammy Garcia. Sammy with a shot. A nice stop by the keeper. I think what we found is the difference between Hudson's goal and our other shots have been, Sonicson will gather this, is that Hudson's shot wasn't right at the keeper. And I think that's maybe a key difference in the scoring opportunities. Ball dropped to Sonicson. Sonicson clears. Stamp there for it. That's a handball, yep. Krieger plays quickly to Duffy. Duffy to Stamp. Stamp through. Ball taken out of the air. Duffy. Nice step by Hudson on the far touch. Trey Raff. Trey to Duffy. Cole to Trey. Trey forward to Hudson. The ball somehow stays in the field of play. So, well, yeah. Okay, subs. We'll pay on. Hudson will move from right wing to left. Looks like Augie moved out to a right wing. Excuse me, Hudson in a striker position. Will pay to the left. Abdu back on the field. Kingston Nelson on the field. He's pressuring here. Ball put forward. Hudson being tenacious and aggressive. Nice work. And here's Kingston. Has Abdu. Okay, well, like, that's right in front of the ref. No direction of it being advantage, but the gentleman was draped all over Abdu Musa. Last touched by White. Blue throw. Sub on for Aberdeen Central. Sammy pressures and earns a turnover into the box. Has Hudson. Augie Plisic finds Abdu. Has Asali in a defensive mid position. And then Sheppin finds Volpe. Kingston looking again for Volpe. Volpe steps. Abdu Musa. This ball put out of play. White throw. Kingston Nelson to throw. Has Volpe. Volpe looking for Asali. Sally. Put forward. Asali there for it. Attains possession. Drops to Vermeer. Abdu. Ray again. Abdu. All right, so there's Abdu. Yeah, I mean, I've been waiting. I mean, seriously, I thought Abdu was wearing a different color and a different number for the last 4 minutes because he's literally just riding his back. Here's Abdu. Ball put in, gathered by the keeper. Ball just out of play. Kingston with the throw. Ball headed forward. Let's call that nosed forward. Volpe finds Sammy. They call that a liberal positioning. On the throw. Hudson has Volpe. Last touch by 31, captain for the Golden Eagles. I'm going to say hold the ball. We've got 4 subs coming on. Raff will go off. Nottingham back on. August off. Hudson off. Stamp back on. Roz Valdez back on. Cole Umstead back on. And I think that's it. Kingston Nelson with the throw. Just under 15 minutes. We'll pay to Kingston. Crosses. Headed at the 18. Falls to Stamp. Stamp has Roz Valdez. Asali. Nottingham. Back to Asali. Ball's deflected to the feet of an Aberdeen player. Here's Asali. Abdu. Here's Sammy. Will pay. Shot fired and deflected back to the feet of Volpe. Crossed right to the keeper. Just keep firing.
Get up for Colton.
Nice hustle out of Colton Volpe. And again, pressuring, leading to an Aberdeen turnover. Here's Asali. Back to Cole Umstead. Cole drops to Opland. Opland wide to Roz. Roz Valdez to Asali Sadi. 2 on Asali. He's dispossessed. Then does get a toe on it. And a nice bit of hustle by Abdu. Here's Colton Volpe. Has Tate. Beautiful look. Tate Stamp. And that ball falls to Colton. Cannot quite get a foot on it. Here's Abdu Musa. Abdu steps. Battling for control. Stamp. Here's Nelson. Garcia has Volpe. Finds Volpe. Crosses on the head. Tate Stamp on a glorious cross. That's nice work out of Colton Volpe. Nice work out of Tate. An even nicer cross by Colton Volpe. And it's 2-0. Yeah, Sammy has 2 in front of him. Makes them commit, finds Colton. And Colton finding Stamp. Asali pressuring. Stamp pressuring. Induces a turnover. Here's Asali. Abdu. Raff. Asali. Tate looking for the 1-2. Asali. And here's Stamp. Colt. This is the far touch. Looking for Nottingham. Nottingham has Charlie Krieger. Here's Abdu. Looking for Colton. Is this ball too strong? Over goal line. Goal kick. All stopped by Raff. Sonicson. Here's Nottingham. Did one of their players just tell their parents to shut up? subs for Aberdeen. 10 minutes remaining. Here's Valdez. He'll drop to Opland. This ball in play. Abdu Musa to Raz Valdez. Back to Abdu. Has a Sali. Cole. And, that was a pass directed right to number 15 in blue. Van Scheppen. Last touched by Will on the near touch. And it looks like Duffy will return, as will Raver Mir. Blue throw, Sammy Garcia back on the field as well. Off goes Raz Valdez, Abdu Musa, and Will Van Scheppen. Here's Colton Volpe finding a Sali, and Krieger to the near touch. Whoop! Sali. Off of Krieger. Sammy looking for Stamp. Eight minutes remaining. Stamp pressures. Attempted flick back by Garcia. And here is Duffy, the captain. Plays this ball towards Colton, who knees the ball. That's a lucky bounce. Colton's, yeah, I think he meant to do that. Colton put his knee up there and helped to maintain possession, and Asali passed three defenders. Make that four, swing and a miss. Asali into the box, shot, fired, defended. Nice job by the keeper. Off of the fingernails, corner kick, Patriots. As Asali decided to take on 6 blue shirts in a row, got through all 6, and they could not get the ball beyond the fingernails of the keeper. Tate Stamp over the corner. Delivered. In the air headed. Here's Natanim, who has Stamp. Who again will cross, and that ball is just high and wide. Subs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coming on for Aberdeen. For the Patriots. Kingston. Hudson. August. Off goes Asali. Colton. And someone else. I think Tate Stamp. Pressured by Hudson. I'll put forward, taken out of the air by Duffy. Natanim. Raff steps and finds Natanim, who finds Kingston. Kingston on the far touch. Duffy again. Plays this ball forward. Is settled by an Aberdeen player. And eventually falls to Opland, who will just dribble it into the box and pick it up. I think Opland wants an assist. Looking for Hudson. Ball shielded. All right, we'll take that. Krieger steps.
Oh, nice try, Charlie.
5 minutes remaining. Hudson pressuring. We'll put downfield. Umstead. Garcia. Well kept in play. Garcia finds Hudson. Hudson past the defender. Over what looks like a home plate, a giant area of the field with no grass. Not Neem. Here's Umstead. Cole steps. Looking for Not Neem. That ball's intercepted and falls to Krieger. Ray Vermeer. Looking for Kingston. Not Neem. Raff. Kingston. Kingston finds Natanim. Here's Duffy. Ball's intercepted and retaken by Hudson. Nice bit of work. I don't know. I mean, it's good hustle out of Sammy. I mean, both players kind of rearing up to go shoulder to shoulder. And that call comes against Sammy Garcia. It's ball delivered lowly, and it actually appears that some of the Aberdeen players weren't ready. And here's Sammy. 2 on, drops to Cole, finds Duffy. Duffy to August over the near touch. Hudson pressuring. Nice hustle out of Hudson. That's going to stay in play. On the near touch. I'll pull back. Need to be mindful. And ball cleared forward by Duffy. Trey. Two minutes. Here's Hudson. Trey Raff. I'll put forward and held on to by Sonicson. Ooh. I don't think he meant that. I guarantee you he didn't mean that. Out. Hopefully he's okay. So with a minute and a half, the drop kick, I think, caught a player in the head. That is not a foot you want to take a kick off of. Nottingham finding Kingston. Under 1 minute. Back to Nottingham. Ball taken out of the air. And Nottingham and Aberdeen player tangled up. A foul on Nottingham. Free kick, Aberdeen. Ball taken out of the air by Ray. Here's Raff. Just puts the ball out of play. 22 seconds. 7. And that's probably going to do it, folks. All right, that's the game, folks. 2-0, your Pats defeat Aberdeen. Good team out of Aberdeen. And hopefully that young man is okay, as I think he did walk off on his own volition. Thanks for joining us on the live stream. We'll see you next time. Pats win 2-0 JV and 1-0 varsity. We'll be back a week from tonight on the Patriot pitch.